Hey guys, this is Tanya. I teach CBSE Class 10 Maths and my sister Tina Lofus would be teaching CBSE Class 8 Maths. Alright, now let's jump into the video. Today we are going to be learning Chapter 8 Introduction to Trigonometry Exercise 8.2 First question, third subdivision. Alright, now let's read the question. Evaluate the following. So the third subdivision is cos 45 degree secant 30 degree plus cosecant 30 degree. So this is the question. Okay, so I try to focus on this question carefully. Why? Because this is really an important question. Okay, all right, so now let's solve it. Before solving that, I would like to write the values. So here cos 45 degree is 1 by root 2 and secant 30 degree is 2 by root 3 and cosecant 30 degree, right? Yeah, cosecant 30 degree is 2. Okay, so these are the values we have to apply here. Okay, so here now let's apply. So cos 45 degree is 1 by root 2 and divided by secant 30 degree is 2 by root 3. So 2 by root 3 plus cosecant 30 degree is 2, isn't it? So 2, you can write divided by 1. Nothing is there means 1, isn't it? Okay, so is equal to. So now what we are supposed to do is, now I am going to write 1 by root 2 as it is, 1 by root 2 and divided by. So here now I have 2 by root 3 plus 2 by 1, isn't it? I am going to take LCM. Okay, I am going to take LCM and I am going to solve it. Okay, so when I just take LCM, after doing those stuffs and all, we'll get 2 plus 2 root 3 divided by root 3. Okay, so we'll get a value like this. Alright, so now what I can do is, now I'm going to write is equal to, so I'm just continuing here. Okay, is equal to, so now I'm going to do reciprocal. Okay, so here 1 by root 2 is there. I just wrote it as it is. Okay, 1 by root 2 I wrote it as it is and I'm going to take reciprocal of this number. So when I just take reciprocal, I'll get into root 3. I did reciprocal here. Okay, root 3 by and then 2 plus 2 root 3. I'll get like this value. Now we can write is equal to 1 into root 3 is root 3 and divided by, so root 2 into 2 is 2 root 2. I'll do slowly. Okay, and root 2 into 2 root 3 is, so 2 into 3 is 6, isn't it? So first of all let me write plus. Okay, I'll write plus. So I just multiply like this. Root 2 into 2 is 2 root 2 and root 2 into plus 2 root 3 is 2 root 6. How means root 2 into root 3 is 6, isn't it? That is the reason. If you want, I'll write it here. Root 2 into root 3 is root 6. Okay, and then 2 we had, I wrote it as it is. Alright, so now what we are supposed to do? Now we can't just do anything, right? So we can't just solve it further. So since you guys know, I'll write it as it is. Okay, since you guys know we can't have root in the denominator value, isn't it? So it is in max now we should not have the denominator as root values and all. Okay, why? Because that is the rule. Okay, so since we have something like this, I am going to do rationalization. So what is the meaning of rationalization? Rationalization means we have to write into 2 root 2 minus 2 root 6 divided by 2 root 2 minus 2 root 6. Okay, this is how we do rationalization. Okay, remember guys, this is how we do rationalization. So here in rationalization, if we have plus here, we have to change it into minus. Okay, we are supposed to multiply and then with the same number we have to change the sign as minus. This is the meaning of rationalization. Okay, all right, now let's solve further. Okay guys, so I just wrote it as it is. Okay, all right, so now what we can just do is we can actually write is equal to, and here when you just check it out, here not down, if you just check it out now, we have 2 root 2 plus 2 root 6 and here 2 root 2 minus 2 root 6, isn't it? So it is somewhat kind of like a formula, isn't it? That is a plus b and a minus b is equal to a square minus b square. It is in this formula, isn't it? So I'm going to apply that formula here. Okay, all right, so now let's write. So now we can actually multiply root 3 into 2 root 2 minus 2 root 6. Okay, how means first root 3 into 2 root 2, what is the value? So the answer is going to be 2 root 6. So root 3 into root 2 is root 6. Okay, and here I had this 2, I just wrote it as it is, and then we have minus, and then root 3 into root 6 is, so 6 3s are, it is 18, so it is root 18. Okay, why? Because root 3, it is root 3 into root 6, isn't it? So the value is 18, root 18. Okay, since I have 2 here, we should write the 2 as it is. Now let's write divided by, so now we can actually apply the formula. Okay, so of course you guys know a plus b and a minus b is equal to a square minus b square, isn't it? All right, so now let's write 2 root 2 the whole square minus 2 root 6 the whole square. Okay, so it is in the form of a square minus b square. Okay, all right, is equal to, so now what we can do, now we can write 2 root 6 minus 2 root 18 as it is, divided by, and then here no, so we have 2 root 2 into 2 root 2, isn't it? Okay, because square, right? So 2 2s are, it is 4, isn't it? So root 2 into root 2 is 2, isn't it? Root 2 into root 2 is 2. So 4 2s are, it is 8. Okay, and then minus, here also we have like something like this. So 2 root 6 into 2 root 6. Okay, so 2 2s are 4 into root 6 into root 6 is 6. 6 4s are, it is 24. So 24. Okay, all right. So now we can write is equal to, so here we have root 18, right? So first I'll write root 2 root 6 minus, and I'll write the 2 as it is. So root 18, we can actually write it as 3 root 2. How? How means we can just take factors of 18. So 9 3 3 3. Okay, so this is how we got the 3 root 2. Okay, when we just take factors, we'll get like this. Okay, all right, so we can actually write it like that, 3 root 2 divided by, so when we just subtract it, we'll get minus 16. All right. Okay guys, so if it was not visible, I'm sorry, now we can see, right? So I just wrote 2 root 6 as it is, and minus 2 into 3 root 2. How did I get 3 root 2? So when you just take factors, we'll get the root of 18, that one value will get. Okay, so now I got something like this. So now we are supposed to solve further, isn't it? So let's write is equal to 2 root 6 and 3 2s are, it is 6, isn't it? So 6 root 2 and then divided by minus 16. All right. So now since we have 2 here and since we have 6 here, no, everything we have 2 6 6 2. So I'm going to take 2 as common here. Okay, so I'll write here is equal to, I'm going to take 2 as common. So first I'll write the value, okay, then I'll explain. So now you guys might be wondering, why did I take so here it's not just 2 minus 2, okay, I just took minus 2 as common, okay. So do you guys see that we have minus 6 root 2 here? Of course we have minus 6 root 2. So 6 we can actually write it as 3 into 2, isn't it? So when I just took minus 2 as common outside, so 3 2s are, it is 6, isn't it? So 3 into minus 2 is minus 6, and root 2 as it is, and minus, already we took minus 2 outside, so minus in minus is plus, isn't it? So we are talking about this one, okay. So minus and minus is plus, so 2 into root 6 is 2 root 6, okay. I just wrote it in the ulta ways. Why? Because then only it will be easy for us to understand, okay. So here no, I just expanded this form here right over here, but I wrote it in the first, and this one I just wrote it in the last. So here we have 2 root 6, so minus 2 into minus root 6 is plus 2 root 6, isn't it? This is what is the meaning of expansion, those stuffs and all. Okay, so now I can write minus 16. Okay, so now I can actually cancel the minus. Now I can cancel this, 1 2 is 2, 8 2s are 16. Okay, so now what we can do is, now I can actually write is equal to 3 root 2 minus root 6. So according to you, is this the answer, guys?
6 divided by 8. Yeah.
So here I just wrote 3 root 2 minus 6 minus root 6 as it is, isn't it? And then I can write divided by 8. So I guess this is going to be your answer. So first check it out. Can we just solve it further? No, we can't just solve it further. So I can conclude that this is our answer. Okay. Thank you guys for watching this video. Please like this video, share it to your friends, and subscribe to our YouTube channel. If you have any doubt, you can comment me in the comment section. Catch you in the next video. Bye.